If only they knew how cool it was in here. Yeah. Hi, Julie. So Julie, if you have it at home, you will need a light set of weights, anywhere from 2 to 5, nothing too crazy. We're gonna get started in probably about a minute or so. Maybe say hello to the gal next to you. I'm Coach Sarah. I think I've introduced all of you. Thanks for joining me on this hot Thursday. That clock is a little bit off, so it may still say 4:59, but we are going to get started. Go ahead, find your way onto your mat into a balance level push-up position. So you're on those knees here. Ooh, just got really loud. You're on those knees here, hands underneath our elbows, elbows underneath our shoulders. Gonna take it to a balance level push-up. So we're dropping down, big lift up right here. Staying here. You want everything, chest, belly, hips to go down at the same time, staying in that balance level push-up. We'll turn the music up so you don't just hear my voice. There we go. Drop it down, big lift up. Squeeze those glutes. You got it. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, press yourself up. Come up to those toes. You're in your lovely plank. Hello. From here, you're going to shift to down dog and then back to plank. Going at your own pace, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling and then taking it back down to your plank. Rotating through those 2 exercises, those 2 movements, feeling the lovely opening of the shoulders as you open up to that down dog. Nice. We're here for a few more seconds. Let's go for 4, 3. Exhale as you come up to that down dog. 2. And last one. Shift those hips up. Take a look up towards your hands. Step those feet in and then make your way down onto your mat. We're going to go into crunches. So you're down on the ground. Feet are down about hip width apart. Hands nice and light behind your head. You're lifting up, lowering down, pulling your shoulder blades up off the earth. Elbows staying wide. Beautiful form, ladies. You guys look fantastic. Eyes up at the ceiling. Keep going with those. Nice. Lift. Exhale. Take it down. Inhale. Nice. About 10 more seconds. Feeling those abs start to quiver as you lift and lower. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift all the way up. Sitting on that booty, just taking it to balance level Russian twist. So twisting side to side, feet down on the ground. Eyes are following those hands. If you're hopping on the live stream, you'll just need a mat and a light set of dumbbells, anywhere from 2 to 5. Keep rotating. We're in those Russian twists, sitting up nice and tall. Awesome. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Go ahead, press those hands into the ground, feet into the mat. Make your way up to standing, taking those feet about hip width apart, hands behind your head, taking it to good mornings or good evenings. Soft bend in those knees. We're pushing our hips back. So we're not dropping our booty to the ground in a squat. We're pushing our hips back. Like, there we go, hinging at our hips. Awesome. Chest going down towards the ground. Eyes are following that movement. So eyes go all the way down to the ground. Flat back, belly in nice and tight. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to take it to reverse lunges. So step back with one foot, drop your back knee, pull it in, and then hit that other side. So in that front leg, you want front knee over your front ankle, back knee. Trying to get at that 90. You can add those arms in, maybe start to add a little speed In that reverse lunge, chest, hips facing forward. Nice. Mitzi jumping in and out. I like it. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take it to jumping jack. So balance level, you can be here or you're hopping it out. There we go, perfect. Nice big reach at the top. Hop it out. As you start to feel warm, maybe pick up your speed. Looking fierce, ladies. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to bun kickers. We can step it out here, or you can add speed to it, kicking your booty. Driving your heel to your glute. Add those arms in. You're right here, or we're running out. There we go. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Take it to hacky sacks. So hacky it out. First round, we're gonna get right into it. We've got this lovely AMRAP. So you will want to grab your light weights. Go through these with me as I go through them. So first one, 10 squat to cross body punches. You're counting the squat, so that would be 1. Take it down for 2, rocking 10 of those. Then going on to 10 boat. Go ahead, join me down on the ground. You're in your boat. Feet can be on the ground or lifted. Taking those weights out in front. You have a slight bend in your elbow. Flying it out. And then pulling it back in. 10 of those lovelies. And then 10 dumbbell front punches. You'll count each punch as 1. You can sink your booty down slightly. And then last but not least, 10 dumbbell abs slams. So balance, you can have those weights above your chest. If not, you're taking it up, tapping those weights down at the bottom, rolling it back down. 10 of each of those. If you get down to the bottom of that list, you're right back up to the top, moving through this list until I call time. Are we ready? Okay, let's get it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat to crossbody punch. So we squat down, punch, punch. That's 1. Every time you squat and punch twice, that is your rep. Awesome. Getting a big squeeze at the top with those glutes. Sending those glutes down towards the ground. Punching those arms across the body like you're getting a big reach across your body. Rocking 10 of those. Then you're taking it down to the ground to your boat, into your fly. So 10, 10, 10, and 10. Each of those exercises. There we go. You're in your boat right here. Feet can be on the ground or out. Fly it open. Pull it in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you press those weights back. And then chest working as you pull those weights in. Core also working to hold yourself up in that boat. Nice slow controlled movement. Woo! Maintaining the soft bend through your elbows. Then you're into those front punches. Each front punch counts as 1 rep, so we can sink our booty down, and then you're punching it out. Taking those weights wide down in front. Nice. 10 punches, and then you're down to the ground for those ab slams. Once you're done with those ab slams, you're back to the top. Moving at your own pace. Nice little love tap with those weights. If that doesn't feel good, you're right here in your crunch with your weights above your chest. Exhale as you lift. Woo! Taking that breath out with the effort of that movement. Looking fierce, 5 o'clock, keep it going. Working that core. Everybody's ab slams nice and strong, trying to keep those feet down on the ground. Then you're back to the top. Once you finish those 10. Woo! Cross body, so crossing your arm, reaching towards the other side of the gym. Nice long arm, there we go. We're about halfway there. halfway, so try to get down to the bottom of this list one more time. We can do this right here. Woo. Keep those eyes forward, chest up in our squat, roll our shoulders back. There it is. Big squeeze at the top. Then you're back down for your dumbbell and bent over flies. We have 2 minutes left here, 2 minutes. Final 120 seconds of this AMRAP. Fly it out. Pull those weights back to center. Ooh. Nice, slow, controlled movements with those weights. You're in control of the momentum of your weights, not letting them just fall behind. Ooh. Rocking 10 of those. Then you punch it out. You've got about 90 seconds to go. 90 seconds. 10 punches. Nice. Looking good. Woo! After those 10 front punches, you're into your ab slams once again. You're here for about 1 more minute. Try to get to that next exercise wherever you're at. Get to the next exercise on the list. So strong, 5 o'clock. You are fierce. You're making your way through this 1 rep at a time. Beautiful. Taking it down nice and slow on the way down in that sit up, in that ab slam. 20 seconds left. Keep going. Big punch. You've got 10 seconds. Finish strong. We're moving all the way to the end. Nice. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Give a nice little air 5 to the gal next to you. We're moving into our next round. So next round is going to be group led. So I'm just going to go over the exercises that we have real quick. And then I'll cue you as we move to the next. We're doing each of these for 30 seconds. So first one, we've got plank knee taps. So balance level, go ahead and do these with me as I go through them. So we're continuing to move balance level. You can be on your knees, tapping out. If you're on those toes, you're dropping your knees down and then lifting up. You can also do this on an elevated surface like the bar. And then second exercise, go ahead, join me here. You're sinking down into your squat. Whew. Sinking your booty down. Heels are heavy from here. Balance, you can come up to a calf raise or you're hopping it out. And then third one, front to back, so you hop forward and back. Balance, you can step, even getting a little squat. And then last but not least, you'll do 2 reverse lunges to 2 jacks. So lunge each leg and then 2 jacks. We're gonna be on each of those for 30 seconds. I'll cue you when to move to the next one, yes? Okay, let's go in 3 with our plank knee taps, 2, 1, and go. So if you're on those knees, you're tapping out with each foot. If you're on those toes, you're dropping down, lifting up. So lower abdominals, working to pull those knees back up. It's just a little love tap and then pull it right back up. Trying to keep shoulders in line with hips. Awesome, less than 10 seconds to go. Drop your knees down, eyes out in front of your fingertips. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up to our feet. Take them about hip width apart. Sink down into that squat and hop it out. 30 seconds here. If that hopping doesn't feel good, you can hold your squat and then lift up through those heels. Awesome. So lower impact with that calf raised. Woo. Keeping eyes forward. There we go. You got this. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, stand up nice and tall. Jump front to back right here. Balance level, step, step, squat, step, step, squat. So listen to your body as you need to. Your level of awesome as you move through this. Front to back. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Then we're into those reverse lunge to 2 jacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, both legs, and then 2 jumping jacks. So step it back, 1 leg, 2nd leg, 2 jacks right here. So that knee doesn't have to drop all the way to 90. It can be a little baby bend, and then 2 jacks. Less than 10 seconds. Then we'll get a little 10-second break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Go ahead, grab a sip of water if you need it. We have about 5 seconds. We're gonna hit that again. So those same exercises. Now you know what they are. You know what to do. You're ready to rock it. Let's get ready. Make your way down to that ground for those plank knee taps. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're into those plank knee taps. This time we're staying for a little bit longer. 45 seconds this time. You can do it. Take breaks as you need to. Listen to your body. Nice. Dropping those knees down. Big lift up. Powering that movement with your lower abdominals. Almost there. Yes, you can. Mind over matter here. Less than 20 seconds to go. We added about 15 seconds on. Woo! Final 10 seconds, ladies. So close to that finish line. Stay in it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way up to those feet. Find your way into your squat. Sink that booty down and hop it out. 45 seconds. So we're staying down in that squat, just a little lift of those feet. Always the option to be here. Woo, in our calf raises. Chest is up. Eyes are forward. Yes. You've got about 20 seconds left. Quads are starting to burn. That's what we want. Final 15. Woo! You can do it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Front to back hops. 45 seconds. And go. Forward and back. Just a little hop. You're up on those toes. If you're hopping it out, awesome. Arms are in tight to your sides, or your step, step, squat, step, step, squat. There we go. Remembering to breathe. 15 seconds. 2/3 of the way there. Keep hopping. Yeah. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Reverse lunge. Reverse lunge. 2 jacks. And go. So step it back. Drop that back knee. Step it back. Jack. Hands meeting at the top of your movement in those jacks. Taking those feet out nice and wide. You can add those arms with those lunges. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Yeah. Fight all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay. Beautiful work. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Give some kudos to the gal next to you. Same format, different exercises this time. So let's go through those real quick. Just like last time, do these with me as I move through this. So first exercise, plank punches. You can be on those knees or up on those toes. You can take those feet out nice and wide. You're taking the right arm out, punch, left arm out, punch. Goal is to not swivel those hips. You want to keep those hips downwards the ground. So having your feet out wide helps with that. And we've got mogul hops. So you'll be on a little angle. You'll hop to the side like you're skiing down a mountain. And to the side, you can also step, squat, add some weights there if you want to as well. Mogul hops, and then we've got high knees here. or here. And then 2 push-ups. You can be on those toes, on those knees, dropping it down for 2, and then 2 running man, 1, 2, and then back to 2 push-ups to 2 running man. 30 seconds to start, and then we'll add some time. Let's get it. Make your way down to the ground. Plank punches, 1 arm at a time, unless you can levitate. I don't know. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So reach out with right hand, reach out with left. We want our hips down in line with our shoulders. So if we feel like our booties are way up in the air here, we want to readjust right here. Punch and punch. Actively pulling your belly in. You have your imaginary corsets on. Everything's in nice and tight. Reaching your arm out long, pulling it back down. Woo. Let's see where we're at. 3, 2, 1. You're up to those feet. Bring those feet in nice and tight. You can hop it out, or you're stepping side to side. 30 seconds and go. So add those arms in. Imagine you're skiing. You're making your way down the snow. I am not a skier, so I don't know any other skier terms. There we go. Jump side to side. You have 10 seconds left. Those feet are at that slight angle. You have the option to step. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. 30 seconds. You can be here. You can run it out. Or if you want, you can be here with those weights. Taking it nice and slow, but adding those weights in. Remembering to breathe. You've got this. I know you can make it through. 10 more seconds. Then we're down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're down to the ground. 2 push-ups to 2 running men. Continuing that pattern. 1, 2, and then drive those knees in. 1, 2. You can add your speed to the running man, or you can keep it nice and slow and controlled. This is your hour. Do what you feel makes you feel strong. What is challenging you? Woo. You've got 10 seconds. Fight the urge to drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, we made it through the 30-second round. Now we've got the 45-second round coming up. So we have about 5 seconds. We can actually stay on the ground because we have our plank punches. I don't know why I stood up, but plank punches, 45 seconds this go around. We're ready to rock it. Look to the girl next to you, say, we got it. Yeah, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and punch it out. You're in your plank, taking out your aggression with those punches, sending each arm long, and then pulling it back to center. Woo. Feet out wide to try to keep those hips steady and solid. Pushing the energy out through your heels, keeping your gaze, your neck neutral. 20 seconds left. Last time with these. We will not do these again, I promise. 15 more seconds. Woo. Getting that little instability, that shake through your core every time you punch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up to our feet. We're into our mogul hops. Last time. Hop side to side. Like you have those skiing poles in your hand. There we go. We're already 15 seconds in. Hop side to side. Working for that flow portion of class. You've got it. Woo! You have 20 seconds left. You're well over halfway. Final 15. Then we're into high knees. Yeah, you 3 are in sync right there. Keep rocking it. 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Go ahead and get into it. You can add that weight in your hands if you want to go nice and slow. Or you can drive those knees up. Run it out. Your level, your challenge level. You're 15 seconds in. 30 to go. Drive those knees up to chest and back down. Nice. Woo. 15 seconds. Here we go. Finish strong with these. You've got 10. Then we're down to that ground. Final 5, 4, 3, push, 2, 1. Make your way down to your mat. 2 push-ups, 2 running man. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 45 seconds. This one is going to burn. Ooh, that's what we want. Burn equals change right here. You're 10 seconds in. Drive your chest down in those push-ups. You're a moving plank in your push-ups. You've got 20 seconds left. We can do anything for 20 seconds. Hang it in. Final 15, ladies. Woo. Final 10. Here we go. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We're gonna finish the fit with some core. So go ahead, flip on over to your booty, going through some core work. So you're down on your mat. We're gonna start with lovely ball ups. We're gonna do each of these for 20 seconds. I'll cue you as we go. So ball ups, you can do one knee, hug that knee in, or you can do both legs. If you want a little extra, keep your hands, your feet up off that ground. 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, drive your knees in. You can do one knee at a time or pull both knees in. Those hands reaching. You can come up halfway and be right here. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna take it down. Lay all the way down, back flat on the ground. Legs up at 90. We're pressing out and pulling in. So pushing our feet out, pulling them back to the starting point. We want our lower back flush with the ground below us. So press out, pull in. There we go. Knees over hips. Shins parallel with the ceiling above us. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those feet down. Take your hands behind your head. Oblique crunch. So we're crossing opposite elbow towards your opposite knee. Elbow staying wide. You're pulling your shoulder blade up off the ground to pull it towards the opposite knee. Woo. So elbow isn't bending in, nice and wide. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna rock ourselves up to a boat hold. Feet can be down, one foot can be lifted. We're holding here for 30 seconds. Then we're doing all those over again. Go ahead, paddle it out. Nice. 30 seconds here. If you can, try to straighten those legs. Nice work. We've got 15 seconds. Crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Going for 10 more seconds. Then we're back to our ball ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down to the ground, all the way down. Back to our ball ups, back to the start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ball it up, one leg or 2 legs. Nice work. Last time here. You're halfway there. Beautiful. Exhale as you come up. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down to that ground. Arms go long. Tuck your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Legs go up to 90 and press those feet out. 20 seconds here. Press and pull it in. Awesome. Halfway there. Then we're into our oblique crunches. And then we'll end with that 30-second boat hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those feet down. Take those hands behind your head, elbows wide. Oblique crunches. So getting into the side of your body, crossing over, and then bringing it back to center. You're already halfway there. 10 more seconds. Ooh, last time here with these. Then we hold that boat for 30, and then we move into flow, stretching it out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock yourself up. Make your way into your awesome boat. 30 seconds here, and go. Arms can be out long. We can paddle, pulse it out. Woo. Opening up through your chest. You've got it. Last time, 10 seconds in, 20 to go. Keep paddling. Keep rocking. Feet can be on the ground. One can be lifted, one can be down. 10 more seconds. Breathe through it. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Ooh, release it out. You can sit up tall. From here, we're going to move into flow. So slower pace, getting a nice stretch in. You can decide what footwear you want to be in. You can be in tennies, you can be in your socks, you can be bare feet. But I'm going to give you a moment to get into whatever footwear you'd like to be in. I'm going to dim the lights down a tad. And then once you're where you're at in regards to footwear, go ahead, make your way all the way down to your mat, taking those hands by your side, starting in a Savasana. So once you're where you need to be with your shoes, your socks, lay all the way down, taking those hands to our sides, palms up towards the ceiling. Closing those eyes if that's comfortable for you. Letting those feet fall to either side. Letting your belly fall heavy into the mat, into the earth. I'm just gonna dim the lights back here. Relaxing your lower jaw, letting the tension go from your forehead, from your upper body, from your shoulders. Releasing everything out. Just feeling your belly inflate as you breathe in, deflate as you exhale out. Let's go ahead, cross our right arm over our chest, and then taking our left arm and wrapping it up and over. So right arm across our chest, left arm gently pulling on that right elbow. And then slowly switch, taking the other arm across your chest. Nice big breath in. Exhale out. Take those arms up overhead. Interlock your fingers and then press the tops of your hands up. So fingers interlocked, and then you're rotating so the palms are facing up. Getting a stretch through your belly, a little stretch through your shoulders. Feeling your spine elongate, finding the length back. Take a big breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead, just take those arms long over your chest. There we go. And then just rotate your wrists, taking them in a circle. Did some plank movements. Did a lot of push-ups, so definitely want to get those wrists feeling good. And then take that circle with your hands and take it the opposite direction. So just switching directions. From here, take your left fingers to your right fingers and gently pull down. So forearm is facing out, and then one set of fingers is pulling down on the other set, getting a stretch through your forearm. Nice and gentle, not really yanking those fingers down, but just a nice little pull. And then slowly release, take it to the other side. Opposite palm is up towards the ceiling, and the other set of fingers is pulling down. And slowly release. Take those arms up overhead, nice and long. And then when you're ready, slowly sit all the way up, coming to a seated position. Once we're here, let's find a cobbler pose. So pull those, or butterfly pose, pull those feet in together, draw those heels in towards your glutes. Take each elbow, press them down into your knees. You should feel this right through your inner thighs, almost like you're trying to make shape, whatever shape that is, with your arms, with your legs. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale out. Push down a little heavier with your elbows. And then slowly release. Pull those knees in the center. Take your legs out long. Take a big inhale. Exhale down with those hands towards your toes, your shin. Maybe wrapping those hands behind your leg, trying to pull your chest down towards your quads. Maybe reach those hands a little further down your leg. And slowly come back to center. Let's take our right leg, right foot, cross it over the left, setting that foot down on the ground. Take your left arm, wrap it around the bent knee, and take your gaze over your back shoulder, getting a nice final twist. Staying right here for about 10 more seconds. And slowly release. Send that leg long, switch sides, drawing your other elbow over your bent knee, getting a twist on the other side. And slowly release. Take both feet out, pull them in towards your glutes. Make your way all the way up to a standing position. From here, making your way into a nice wide straddle. So feet out nice and wide. Toes are pointed forward. Take an inhale up, exhale down, swan dive all the way down. Taking those hands so they're just grazing the ground. From here, we're gonna squat or send our booty down towards the ground and then lengthen those legs out. So we're dropping down towards the mat and then finding that length, getting the stretch through the back of our legs, through our hamstrings. Hands can be light on the ground or hovering just above, but feet out nice and wide. Let's do a few more here. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead. Take that booty all the way up so legs are nice and long. From here, we're gonna take our hands over to our left ankle, reaching towards your left leg, getting a stretch on the inside of that leg. And then take those hands to the opposite side, pushing your opposite hip out. And then bring it back to center. Let's bend those knees, send that booty down and lengthen back out. Hitting that one more time. Going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs long. Let's take our right hand down to the ground. Take our left arm up, nice and long. Taking our gaze up towards those fingertips. Eyes up towards the ceiling. Staying right here for 10 more seconds. And then we'll switch out those hands. And slowly bring down that hand. Take the other arm up and over, eyes following. There we go, getting a nice twist. Feeling it on our inner thigh. And then take that hand back down. From here, we can lift up. We're gonna take our feet, point those toes towards the right side, finding a lunge. So we can stay up in a nice high lunge, or if you want, you can send that back foot a little bit further and take those hands down towards the ground, finding a low lunge. Always option to drop our back knee if that feels better than have it lifted. We're staying right here. Dropping our chest towards our quad. And then go ahead and lift your back knee. If it was down, pull your back foot in, lifting your chest up, finding a triangle. So both legs nice and straight. And then you'll drop your chest, your hands down towards that ground. Maintaining the length through both of those legs. Pushing your hips back like you did with those good mornings, hinging at the hips. We should feel that right here in the back of our front leg. No bend in either of those knees. Staying right here for 10 more seconds. Really pushing down heavy into your front foot. Spreading those toes out nice and wide. And then slowly take those toes, bring them back to facing forward, and then just rotate those toes to face the left. We can stay up in that high lunge or drop it down towards the ground. Option to keep your back knee up or take it down towards the mat. Pushing forward with your front knee. And then slowly, slowly, slowly lift your back knee. Pull those feet in towards each other. Lengthening out both those legs, dropping your heart, your chest down towards your quad. Both sets of toes pointing forward. Staying right here for about 10 more seconds. And then go ahead, pull both feet back to center. So feet underneath our hips, taking our hands, our fingers down towards the ground. In our forward fold, letting our head hang heavy. Our upper body sink down towards our legs. And then from here, we're gonna lift to a halfway lift, taking those hands to our quad, drawing our shoulders back away from our ears, just holding here, finding a nice, flat, solid back. Pulling our belly up away from the ground, and then take it back to forward fold, taking those hands back towards your mat, back towards the ground, finding a nice soft bend through your knees. And halfway lift, bring those hands back up to your quads, drawing your shoulders away from your ears, elbows in nice and tight to your side body, and back to forward fold. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So pull it up, halfway lift. Elongating your spine. Reach your neck out nice and long and forward fold. 1 more time, forward fold. And then halfway lift. Holding right here for 10 seconds. And then take those hands down to the ground. Step your feet back, hitting your plank. And then shift your hips up to down dog. Staying right here, pushing your head back through your shoulders, eyes through your calves. And then go ahead, pedal out your heels. So dropping right heel and then left heel. Getting the stretch through each of your calves. And then push both those heels down towards the ground. Take your right leg up nice and long. And then open up through your right hip. Trying to pull your opposite heel. Pull that heel towards your glute. On the other side, there we go. In that hip opener. And then take the foot that is up. Pull it up towards your hands. Finding lizard. So foot up towards the outside of your hand. We can pull that foot out a little wider. Drop your back knee. You can stay right here with arms long. Whew. Or if you can, maybe come down to one forearm or both forearms for a little bit more. But again, always option to stay right up here with long arms. We're staying here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take this leg, this foot, we're going to pull it between those hands, back leg long behind us, top of that foot, pressed into the mat. We can stay up tall in our pigeon, or we can drop it down to our forearms. Always an option to stack our fists here and rest our forehead down on the top. We're going to stay in this pigeon for about 20 seconds. So a nice deep stretch, really allowing our glute to get the benefit. Letting your chest melt into your quad, your leg below you. Take a big breath in, exhale out, sink deeper into the stretch. Maybe closing those eyes. And slowly take those hands, press them into your mat. Send both legs behind you, find your plank. Shift your hips up to downward dog. Pulling that head between your shoulders. Trying to push your heels into the earth. From here, lift your left leg. And then same thing, just other side, drawing that hip open. Trying to pull your heel towards your glute. Not here for too long. And then take a look up towards your hands. Step that foot forward to the outside of your hands. Finding lizard on this side. Drop your back knee. Maybe walk that foot out a little bit wider. Really trying to press the bottom part of this front leg towards the ground. Option to come down to your forearms. Maybe one forearm. Here we go. Few more breaths right here, and then we'll take it to pigeon. Pull that knee to center. Finding pigeon, leg long behind you, top of your foot into the mat. We can stay up with our chest up nice and high, or we can drop down. Melting your head to the mat, to your fists. Listening to your body. Maybe tuning into where you feel the stretch. Where do you feel your body lengthening back out? Maybe it hurts a little. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable. Maybe this side is a little bit more flexible than the other side. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale out. Take both your hands, press them into your mat. Bring both knees underneath your hips, finding a tabletop position. From here, we're going to take it to cat-cow, so top of our feet pressed into the ground, drawing our chin to our chest, and then letting our belly fall, taking our eyes forward. Leading with our tailbone. So we're sending our tailbone behind us and then tucking it under, drawing our chin to our chest. Let's do a few more here. Going at your own pace. And then find a neutral back. Send your hips back towards your heels. Pull those knees in nice and tight. Take your arms, send them behind you, palms up towards the ceiling. letting your forehead rest down on the mat, dropping your chest into your legs. Those feet are in nice and tight. Almost like you're making yourself into a tiny little ball, becoming as compact as possible. Palms are lifted up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead, reach those arms forward. Lift your head up, open up, taking your knees to the outsides of your mat, finding child's pose. Maybe resting your forearms down on the ground. Maybe you're resting your forehead down on the ground, but reaching your arms long. Hips go heavy toward your heels. And from here, just go ahead and walk your hands over towards the left side, dropping your right hip, your right glute towards your right heel, and then almost like you're trying to press your right arm, your outside arm into the ground, activating a stretch, a lengthen through the side of your body right here. Staying on this side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring those hands back to center for just a moment. And then walk the hands over to the opposite side. Same thing. Draw your glute towards the heel. And then press the outside arm down into the ground. Walk those hands back to center. Sinking back into child's pose. And then go ahead, take your left arm, send it underneath your right, threading the needle here, laying the side of your face on your mat. Gaze towards the arm that is under. Getting a nice stretch through your shoulder. And slowly pull that arm back to center. And then switch sides, other arm goes underneath. Laying the side of your face down on the mat. Reaching your arm nice and long. And then slowly pull it through. Find child's pose one last time, reaching those hands to the top, sending your hips back. So hips, hands going in opposite directions. And then go ahead and rock it up to tabletop. And then make your way onto your back. Laying it all the way down onto your mat. Sending your legs long. Take your arms up long overhead, like someone's pulling on your fingertips, pulling on your toes. You're the tallest you've been all day, getting a nice big reach. And then from here, go ahead, draw in your left knee. Right leg can stay down, or you can lift it up overhead. Trying to pull your shoulders down into the mat. You can roll out the ankle of your right leg. And then slowly just switch sides, pulling your other knee in. Other leg can go long, or always option to keep it down on the ground. And slowly release, taking both feet to the ground. From here, we're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee, and then take our hands, send it underneath our bottom leg, finding a figure 4, letting our head fall to the mat. Pulling those legs towards us. Fingers are interlocked under our bottom leg. And slowly release. Switch sides, other ankle goes over your opposite knee. Again, arms go long. on your bottom leg. And then let's drop those feet down to the ground. We're gonna drop our knees down to the left side, top leg, pull it out nice and long. And then we can gaze over our right shoulder, taking our right arm long. Left hand can be on the back of our top leg, pulling it down. And slowly pull everything back to center. Step both feet down on the ground. Drop those knees over to the right side. Top leg goes long. And gaze over your opposite shoulder. And slowly release. Pull those feet back to center. From here, we're going to cross our right leg over our left leg like we're seated and we're just crossing our legs, taking our hands to the top of our feet and then gently pulling those feet in towards our glutes. Hold here for about 10 seconds and we'll switch sides. And slowly release, take it to the other side. Cross your left leg over your right. Reach both hands towards the top of your feet and gently pull your feet down. Slowly release both feet. Take your legs out long. Arms go up above your head one more time. And then take your hands down, just like we started. Palms lift up towards the ceiling. Finding your Savasana, those feet falling open. Belly sinking down towards the mat. Shoulder blades falling heavy, letting those shoulders fall down. Letting your legs sink into the earth below you, closing those eyes, releasing the tension through our forehead, through our eyebrows, through our cheeks, through our jaw. Maybe we have a slight open with our mouth. Just taking these next few moments all to ourselves. Start to lift your forearms off the ground. Maybe wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. When you're ready, roll yourself up, finding a seated position, crossing your legs at the top. Take one hand to each knee. Let's roll our neck one direction and then back the other direction. Bring our head back to center. Take those eyes up towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. And bring it to center. Let's drop our right ear to right shoulder and then gently pull with our right hand. Bring the legs back through the side of our neck. Slowly release, take it to the other side. Whew. And release, bring your head, your eyes back to center. Let's take a big inhale. And press it out. One more time, big breath in. Bring those hands together. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you, ladies, for joining me on this 3-digit weather day. You guys did fantastic. Everyone's welcome to stay for bar at 6:15. Get tons of water intake with this hot weather because we both sweat more. Maybe even get more veggies, more fruits that are high in H2O.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, it was nice to see you.
Bye.
Bye, Patty.